Hello and welcome, I'm Ankit Roteja and you are watching Tech It Out. This week, we tell you about a new scam that is targeting travelers. We explain the technology that powers drone light shows and find out how the world's most active ransomware group operates. Let's get started. If you are planning a vacation with your friends or family, this story is for you. Be careful when you book your flight tickets, as bad actors are now using new techniques to trick you. We get you more details in this report.
The holiday season is fast approaching, and the travel rush is in full gear. People are planning their vacations and booking flight tickets. Interestingly, airlines are rolling out discounts as part of festive deals. You may be tempted to grab these deals, but we say beware. Scammers are taking advantage of such offers and duping innocent travelers. Let's first understand how the airline ticket scam works. According to the global police agency Interpol, criminals use stolen credit card details to purchase airline tickets. They pose as legitimate travel agents and sell these tickets at unbeatable prices through sophisticated websites or social media accounts. The trap is set when potential buyers attempt to book tickets through these deceptive platforms. Scammers demand immediate payment via cash, bank transfer, or virtual currencies. Once the payment is made, they send a flight booking confirmation to the buyer. You might wonder, how could buying a ticket booked with a stolen credit card be harmful? Or how does this qualify for a scam when the ticket has been sent? Well, here's the catch. Buyers of these tickets are in danger of being stranded at the airport with no ticket at all. How? The legitimate cardholder could report the fraudulent transaction before the scheduled flight. This could lead to the cancellation of the flight ticket. So how can you spot this? Firstly, look out for unusually low ticket prices, especially if they are significantly lower than other options. Secondly, be wary of last-minute departure dates. Understand that miscreants often sell such fraudulently obtained tickets close to the departure date, leaving the real credit card owner with barely any time to notice the fraud and cancel the ticket. Thirdly, be cautious if you are asked to pay in cash or through a bank transfer, because once your money is transferred, it's difficult to get it back. Now comes the most important question. How can you safely book flight tickets this holiday season? Tip number 1. Opt for direct booking through airlines or certified travel agencies. Tip number 2. Buy tickets online from websites with secure payment systems. This is indicated by HTTPS at the beginning of the web address. Tip number 3. Before making any purchases, thoroughly research the travel agency. Check the reviews, figure out if there are any ways to contact them in case of any issues, and read the terms and conditions about the refund policy carefully. Keep these tips in mind as you plan your travel this holiday season.
Let's talk about drone light shows that are replacing traditional fireworks. This fusion of technology and art transforms the night sky into a mesmerizing canvas of moving lights. But using drones to perform light shows is not easy. It requires a skilled team of drone pilots, technicians, and creative people to bring the performance to life. We tell you everything about this art form in this report.
Look at this. They may look like traditional fireworks used to celebrate important events, but the fact is, these are drones lighting up the night sky. Multiple drones equipped with LED lights are put together to create a stunning aerial display. They can even be choreographed to music. Interestingly, drone shows are replacing the classic fireworks. The reasons are many. They are more environmentally friendly than traditional firework displays. They do not contribute to air pollution, which can lead to a wide range of diseases. Also, note that drones are powered by electric batteries, so they don't emit any greenhouse gases or particulate matter known to cause health issues. Drone light shows also have positive effects on wildlife conservation. Unlike fireworks, which can disturb animals and pets with their loud explosions, drone light shows produce minimal noise. The risk of accidents and injuries is greatly reduced. All in all, drone light shows are emerging as a cleaner and greener alternative to traditional fireworks displays. You must know that the drone light shows market was valued at $1.3 billion in 2021, and it's estimated to reach $2.2 billion by 2031. We meet the founders of one such company to understand the technology that drives it. BotLab Dynamics is an IIT Delhi incubated startup that specializes in conceptualizing and producing spectacular aerial shows using quadcopters. The firm has collaborated with many companies and government departments in India for such solutions. For instance, earlier this year, it performed India's biggest drone show with 3,500 drones at the Beating Retreat ceremony, signaling the end of India's Republic Day celebrations for the year 2023.
We've built entire technology indigenously. And it has two parts to it. So when drone is flying, you have a hardware and you have a software. So hardware is the drone. So it took us, actually, we thought it'll take us 6-8 months. But it took us literally 5 years to figure everything out. So now we are able to make the casing of the drone by ourselves. So we design it in-house. We're making electronic components, whether it's flight controller, which is the brain of the drone, motor controller, GPS. All of this is designed and built in-house in India by partnering with local vendors. And the software that is needed to coordinate these flights and to make this formation is all built in-house.
These drone shows are highly technical. It's not easy to have choreographed groups of drones arrange themselves into various aerial formations. Its success depends on many factors.
So one precaution we take care is we never fly on top of people. So we create an area and the viewer anyways have to be 200 to 300 meters away from where the drones are flying. And for a security purpose, what we do is we create a fence. So we call it a geofence. So the geofence is a volume that we create in 3 layers. So what it means is vertically and horizontally, these drones are not allowed, absolutely not allowed to cross this. So if they cross one layer, they're given a warning that you need to slow down your crossing. If the second, we tell them that you need to come home. Third layer, when they cross, so there is the motors get turned off, and so we ask them to commit suicide. So these drones will fall, and so that way we are able to make sure that none of the drones are crossing this boundary and hurting a building or human being. And that's absolutely necessary, and while even taking off. So these drones are operated autonomously. A single computer is taking care of all of them. So when they take off, so when they're already on the launch side, then each drone goes through 17 health checkup. What it means is runs a loop and all the sensors get checked. So if any drone fails on that drone is not allowed to take off. So sometime when you see a formation, a couple of them are missing. So those are the drones which are now have failed the safety checkup.
And here comes the most important question. How much does a drone light show cost?
The internationally recognized numbers are that for a 5-minute drone light show involving 200 drones, it will cost you around $100,000. If you hire a player from US or say Russia, our cost is a quarter of that. And we can turn around very fast. We have done shows in less than a week at times. Just because the team is trained, just because the software is so fast that we can go through simulations in basically hours of what will normally take people days. And the logistic chain is domestic. So we have done shows in every part of the country, and at times at very short notice. So economically it makes more sense, and we have been able to keep the price down just by making sure that everything we build is made in India. The engineers that work on it are Indians, and in the end it is delivered by Indians.
While drone light shows cost more than traditional fireworks, they offer benefits that traditional fireworks can't. Drone shows are not just eco-friendly and safe, but they also provide people with greater creative freedom. Clearly, drone light shows have the potential to revolutionize the way we experience entertainment.
On Tech It Out, we keep warning you about online scams and cyber criminal gangs that can rob you of your hard-earned money. In this story, we tell you about a ransomware group that is known for actively targeting organizations across sectors and countries.
LockBit, a cyber criminal group that is known for hacking some of the world's largest organizations. It steals and leaks their sensitive data if they don't pay ransom. Its latest target has been China's biggest bank, the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. Let's understand this digital extortion gang better. The first question here is, where is LockBit from? LockBit was discovered in 2020 when its eponymous malicious software was found on Russian-language cybercrime forums. This led some security analysts to believe that the gang is based in Russia. Note that the gang has not professed support for any government, nor has any government formally attributed it to a nation-state. The gang, however, on its dark web blog says, "We are located in the Netherlands, completely apolitical and only interested in money." According to the US officials, in just 3 years, it has become the world's top ransomware threat. In the US, it has hit more than 1,700 American organizations in multiple sectors. Among its latest victims is the American defense and aerospace giant Boeing. A few days ago, LockBit leaked a cache of internal data it had obtained by breaching Boeing's systems. Now comes another important question. How does LockBit target organizations? The cybercrime gang infects a victim organization's system with ransomware, which is basically a type of malicious software that encrypts data. It then coerces targets into paying ransom to decrypt or unlock it. Such ransom is usually demanded in the form of cryptocurrency, which is harder to trace and gives the receiver anonymity. On the dark web, LockBit's blog displays an ever-growing gallery of victim organizations that is updated almost daily. Each organization is given a deadline to provide ransom payment. If the ransom is not given in due time, the cybercriminal gang publishes the sensitive data. The last question is, how does LockBit operate? In part, LockBit's success depends on its so-called affiliates. They are like-minded criminal groups who are recruited to wage attacks using LockBit's digital extortion tools. On its website, the gang lays out a detailed set of rules for cyber criminals who may submit an application form to work with them. It also boasts of its successes in hacking various organizations. Since their tactics and techniques can vary with each attack, it becomes difficult to track such hacking activities.
We have been hearing about flying taxis for years now. They are touted as the future of urban mobility. Interestingly, air taxis are getting closer to becoming a reality. Here is more.
What if we tell you that you could soon travel from JFK Airport in New York to downtown Manhattan in 7 minutes? Sounds bizarre, right? But it could soon be a reality. Electric aircraft maker Joby Aviation has achieved a milestone with its exhibition flight at the downtown Manhattan heliport in New York City. This marks the city's first ever electric air taxi flight. Also, it happens to be the first time Joby has flown in an urban setting.
This is our electric air taxi. It takes off and lands vertically, transitions, flies on the wing. It seats a pilot and 4 passengers and flies at speeds of up to 200 miles an hour. And what that means is that a flight from here in Manhattan to JFK can take as little as 7 minutes.
Interestingly, the craft can be charged in about 5 minutes while passengers are unloading and boarding. The plan is to make travelers book their trip as easily as they book a cab on a ride-sharing app. The company is in the 3rd of 5 stages of certification with the Federal Aviation Administration. Joby Aviation aims to begin commercial passenger service in 2025. According to the company, it will offer fast and emissions-free journeys. There are no details yet on how much a trip will cost.
Google is all set to delete inactive accounts. YouTube now has new rules for AI-generated content. The week gone by was buzzing with a lot of exciting tech developments, and we bring you the most interesting ones in a tech wrap.
Google has been fined $164,000 for failing to store user data inside Russia. Russia has repeatedly clashed with foreign technology companies over content, censorship, data, and local representation. This has been going on ever since Moscow sent its armed forces into Ukraine in February 2022. Google's Russian subsidiary has been under pressure in Russia primarily for 2 reasons. Firstly, for failing to delete content that Moscow deems illegal, and secondly, for restricting access to some Russian media on YouTube. You should also know that the technology giant's Russian unit filed for bankruptcy last year after authorities seized its bank account. AI is threatening millions of South Korean jobs. According to the Bank of Korea, which is the central bank of the Republic of Korea, nearly 4 million jobs in South Korea are at risk of being replaced by artificial intelligence technology over the next 2 decades. Doctors, lawyers, accountants, and chemists are among the most threatened professions. As we know, rapidly advancing artificial intelligence technology has triggered global concern about everything from job losses and cyber attacks to humans losing control of the systems they have designed. YouTube is rolling out new rules for AI content. The company has outlined a number of AI-related policy updates. For instance, creators will have to reveal whether they've used generative artificial intelligence to make realistic-looking videos. Creators who don't disclose whether they've used AI tools to make altered or synthetic videos will face penalties. Their content could also be removed or suspended from the platform's revenue-sharing program. The latest changes will take effect by next year. More TikTok users are turning to the app for news. According to a new study from the Pew Research Center, the percentage of TikTok users who regularly access news via the app has risen to 43% in 2023 from 22% a year earlier. The study has also found that half of US adults get at least some news from social media. Meta-owned Facebook is the most popular social media platform for news. 30% of Americans say they regularly access news there. News organizations are competing with TikTok and other social media platforms for consumers' attention and advertisers' budgets. If you've not used your Google account for 2 years or more, you will lose access to it. Google will start deleting inactive accounts from the 1st of December. Note that all content in inactive accounts will be deleted, such as emails, documents, photos, videos, and other files in Drive. According to the company, inactive accounts are more vulnerable to hacking because of old or reused passwords. So the purpose of the move is to enhance user security by eliminating accounts that are more susceptible to compromise. The policy change only applies to personal accounts. Google is sending notifications to users regarding the same. Amazon will now sell shopping ads on Snapchat. The company says that it will allow Snapchat users in the US to buy some products listed on the e-commerce company directly from the social media app. In other words, customers will be able to shop directly from Amazon's Snapchat ads and check out without leaving the social media app. Potential buyers will also be able to see real-time pricing, Prime eligibility, delivery estimates, and product details on select Amazon product ads in Snapchat as part of the new experience. Clearly, the e-commerce giant is planning to boost its product offerings through social media applications. It remains to be seen how the deal will benefit Snap.
Well, that's all we have for you in this episode of Tech It Out. We will continue to bring you exciting inventions and updates on the latest gadgets. I will be back soon. Until then, keep watching WION World is One. And yes, don't forget to follow us on social media. For now, it's me, Ankit Tuteja, signing off.